Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Strv. It is Strv 1030. This is a tier 10 game on Paris. And so, yeah, we're just going to get right into it in a second. First off, I do want to admire this tank a little bit. This is the tier 9 version of the Swedish tank destroyer line. It is quite pretty. And as for killing it from the front, unless you can actually overmatch its armor, you can only be shooting this little cupola here. And it's not worth it most of the time. If you have to shoot from the front, find a different target. Okay, it's incredibly stealthy, and he's got Kimono and Binox, so yeah. Okay, before we get into the action though, I do want to say, if you think this deserves the MVP for the week, which is the community selected best player of the week, right? If you think that's this game, then hit the like button. If you want to see more of this kind of content, then feel free to subscribe, and please hit the little notification bell so you actually get all my content. And in all things, thank the patrons who are amazing, and without them I wouldn't be able to do half of the stuff I do. If you want to become a patron, there's a link in the description, and it's for as little as $1. You will soon be able to get your name in the video. Yeah, that's right. I'm decided to up the Patreon awesomeness. Okay. So we get hit by artillery. Obviously, we were in fact lit, though the artillery may have been aiming in on Centurion 1, and we just happened to be there. Because we obviously didn't get hit. If we'd been hit, we'd be in a lot worse situation overall. This thing does not have a lot of armor, it just has well angled armor. So if it gets actually hit, then it tends to die. I don't know where he's going. Where are you going? I think he mistook this road for this road, and he was aiming to come along down here. Yeah, right. And he got a little confused and tried to walk off the map. I wouldn't recommend that. That's a great way to not have a tank anymore. Yeah, don't leave the map. Okay, so he is coming up here to deal with heavies. He's not going out into the field like normal tank destroyers do, which is a little weird. As those hills play right into the awesomeness of this tank. But at the same time, if the heavies don't expect him to be here, then maybe he can get some cool shots in. Actually, right here was a position where he could shoot on the meme tanks in the middle of the map, but they're not actually going to hold that position by the look of it. Or the enemy's memes aren't going to. Ours are doing a great job at it. And so is he actually coming up to here? He's setting up, and then he's just going to look for shots across the way. That is a Type 5 heavy, which we can track. Because it's not poking out far enough, we're not able to do more than track it. But there's a T-30 who we can also track. Oh, there's a Type 5 heavy. Type 5's got to be able to see us. Type 5's, yeah, okay. I was like, Type 5's got to be able to see us, right? But we did lock it in place. Unfortunately, not able to do more than just lock it in place. And so with that, Strv decides he's got to move up a bit. Yep. I was gonna say I'm surprised he's not taking shots at that IS-3, but he is there. That IS-3 is gonna have a really unfortunate time if he's gonna try and push up like that against this STRV, as Strv should be able to lock him in place and just continue to hammer him. Ooh, got lucky in a 430 version 2, not paying attention, runs straight through our line of fire. I mean, I don't know what he would. I guess he thought that we wouldn't be able to shoot him, or he was gambling on us not having the reaction time to be able to hit him. T-30 pulling up into our line of fire. Ooh, not quite far enough though. I mean, if he's just gonna sit there with his turret facing away from us, then yes, we're going to shoot him. Are we invisible? These guys have got to be able to see us. We're not that far away from them. why are they not reacting to our presence? Maybe the shots on the tortoise are just too amazing and they can't pass them up in order to shoot at us. But they're absolutely getting destroyed. I mean, we've done like, over 1,000 damage just to people who are trying to hurt the tortoise or the T-57 heavy, and are in fact just giving us sides. The object is dead somewhere, isn't he? Or did he retreat? He must have died over there. Yep. I can't see his corpse though, so I don't know where he died. Oh, that is a Type 5 heavy who's not paying attention. Yeah. Straight through the tracks. Unfortunately, not able to take the tracks off. And we're going to get another shot at him, which is really the nicest shot we're ever going to get on a Type 5. And you miss. You missed that. Mod 1 trying to take on the Type 5. The Mod 1 is the most dangerous thing to the Type 5 right now. But he can't actually shoot the Mod 1 unless, of course, the Mod 1 moves like that. In which case, yes, at this point, the T-57 can in fact shoot him. And does. But if Mod 1 gets back up close and personal, then he'll be safe again. I'm actually kind of surprised. Wait. Did the Type 5 ram the Mod 1 to death? Because I know he couldn't shoot him at that angle. Oh, Strv backing off. I think he probably could have got one last shell in. I definitely would have gone for the last shell. The Type 5 had just fired. Oh, well, that's that. He's fired now. If you can find a weak spot, that's not a weak spot. You need to find a weak spot. Oh, that thing is covered with weak spots along when it's angled like that. The front of it, though, is not one. If he'd been looking more towards right where the two side, the front and the side connect, there's actually this beautiful cheek plate that should have been flat onto us. Should have been able to pen that no problem. But as he backs off, he reloads some heat. That's not heat. That is gold APCR with a ton more actual penetration. And so now with that loaded up, he's going to advance slowly. Actually goes at 9 kilometers per hour. This is actually a lot faster than I'm used to these things moving. Down at the low tiers where I'm still stuck. I say that with a tier 8. Nope. So the T-50 or Type 5 Heavy might not be there anymore. He might have moved, either advanced on us or maybe fallen back towards his base. In either case, he is not right where we left him, which makes sense, unless he was trapped in there by the Mod 1, which he obviously wasn't. There's no reason for him to still be in the exact same place. Oh, did we get lit? We did. Is Type 5 just going to come charging out at us? It looks like he is in fact going to try and angle, but he gives us that cheek plate, which is exactly where Strv hit him, right in that cheek. That is basically at a 45 to the rest of his armor. And so, the side and the front coming right here, there's this little cheek plate right there, in both the upper and lower sections of his armor. I meant to say that band that goes around the top just above his tracks, there is a beautiful cheek plate in there that you can go right through. Unfortunately, though, the rest of our team seems to be way over there, all huddled together for warmth. So we're going to have to take on the rest of the enemy team by ourselves, more or less, assuming they're still in similar positions to the last spot. Now, we know that the Ripper pattern was still right there, more or less, because we actually saw him get lit, and he wasn't that far away from us when he did. I don't actually remember who lit him, but with 300 health, we can't really afford to take too many shots. We can take a shot from everybody except... Well, no, actually, that's not true. We can take a shot from the T-69 and from the... Oh, that's not where we want them. And from the Ripper Pattern, but they're both one-shots for us. And they're gonna... Can we see them? We can see the Ripper Pattern. Dead Ripper Pattern. Can we see the 69? Is the 69 going to continue coming? Yes, he is. And he misses his first shell because he fires it way too early. He didn't bother aiming. He just fired. And that is the end of that little death squad. Now, the T-34 is around here somewhere. T-34 is dangerous because it can definitely kill us with a single shell. Okay. 13-9 is approaching us. He's coming. Oh, there's the T-34. Can it see us? It's AFK. Okay, well, it's gotta die. I mean, AFK or not, it still has to die. Because if it doesn't, we're not going to be able to go through there. It's going to light us. One more shell should put him down. The 1390 got some damage in on him. Oh, seriously, we tiny bit of a low roll. And that's the end of that. Okay, so now there's only the Conway and the artillery left. Now the artillery could be anywhere, but most likely he's down in the A1, B1 regions of the map. The 261 is actually quite fast. It can move around the map quite well, especially when the map is this open and there's only a few tanks left on each team. The Conway is similarly quick, so they really could be moving as a team trying to eliminate people. And actually they could be going for our artillery right now with ease, and they're actually quite mobile, so they could be anywhere. Hopefully they're in the same spots we last saw them. The upside... Oop, there's the 261. See? Look at that thing move. So the 13-9 has, and the Batchat have taken out the 261. That leaves only the Conway. And it probably wasn't where it last was because of the fact that the 13-9 was shooting on the object. If the Conway was still set up across from us, and then he would have lit the 13-9 and when it started firing. So it's somewhere else on the map. It may still be over in that area, but it wasn't on that hilltop. 13-9 is going in just to confirm. But again, we haven't seen this guy in a long time. Like 5 minutes or something like that. He really could be anywhere on the map. I'm assuming he's in that direction because of the fact that 261. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mr. Conway. Well, bother. You know, I was saying he could be anywhere on the map. He was anywhere on the map. Well, on the upside, both of our guys are actually moving. So the Batchat's moving the wrong way. 1390, are we actually going to see a perspective from the 1390? We are. So 1390 goes ahead and misses his second shot. No. He should be reloading right here and going in. Why? No, don't stop. Stopping isn't helpful. Go. Dude, he can't kill you in a single shell. You can kill him in a single shell. Just go. I hate players sometimes. You're in a 1390. You should have a full mag by now. Because you should have hit the reload button as soon as you disengage from the Conway. Just go straight at him. You are faster than he is. You can chase him down and kill him. You can definitely one-shot him. You can even take a shell from him if you have to. Obviously, that's not preferable. There he is, right there. Does he even see you? Maybe. Not. Maybe not. Dead Conway, and that is game. Okay, so it worked out well in the end, but good lord, do I hate giving the game to allies and hoping. Let's jump back over to the battle reports and Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Fire for Effect. Unfortunately, no other medals. I'm surprised he doesn't get the high caliber here with 5,000 damage. But I guess he didn't do 20% of the total enemy team's hit points. Does he get a high caliber? So 6,000 damage gets him the high caliber, but 5,000 doesn't get our guy the high caliber. Is that because they had more hit? That's because they have more hit points than we did. Great. But our team actually did a bunch of. I guess their team did some stuff too. We got half of our team doing 2,000 damage, more or less. Whereas, yeah, we only had 3 guys on our team do 2,000 damage, more or less. So that would be the difference. I'm still shocked that Strv didn't get a high caliber. It seemed like it should have been a high caliber kind of game, right? So this is what happens when you win such an amazing battle. But you also got to remember that those guys at the end were assuming the Conway was in the bush where he was last spotted like 5 minutes beforehand. And that assumption got Strv killed. If he'd been sitting inside the bushes rather than behind the bushes, then he would have had a better opportunity to survive that encounter. He would have been a little further ahead, so when that Conway popped up behind him, he wouldn't have had to drive forward so far to get behind cover. And B, the Conway wouldn't have immediately spotted him. It would have taken some time and or it possibly would have missed him entirely and just kept wandering along, and he could have spun around and killed it, or at least helped track it down. But overall, that game was well played. Thank you so much, Strv, for sending it in. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please, if you think this deserves the MVP for the week, then hit that like button. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you get all my content and all things and everything. Thank the patrons who are amazing, and without them I wouldn't be able to do half of what I do. So thank you all. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.